Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of VGC Prep. I'm your host Ryan, and today we're going to continue on with the Rampardos team. Now, I really like this. We haven't really been using Bronzong that much. I don't know. Bronzong's cool. It's got a lot of good resistances, but unfortunately its defenses aren't really on par. So if I ever really make this team like completely solid and I go through a lot of testing, I'd probably change Bronzong out for Cresselia. While I do like the steel typing, I don't really like, meh. And I could keep the safety goggles because I do have Aromatisse as a setter, so I don't need to worry myself about Trick Room. Alright, so whatever. The team we're facing is Gallade, Meowstic, Mamoswine, Aegislash, Talonflame, and Rotom Wash. Now, it looks like, from every angle possible, that is going to be a Mega Gallade. So I think if I start off with, say, Aromatisse and Hariyama, we should be in a pretty solid position. I'm also going to bring Mawile in the back, and unfortunately, how are we going to beat that Aegislash? Because that is one of the biggest problems for this team. I guess Gastrodon would be our best option for that, so we're going to go for Gastrodon, and yeah, we'll see how that works. So let's hope it works, because I'm hoping it works. I need to write some notes down, though, because I do want to make sure I get the right videos, because I am bulk recording. So it's going to be for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Alright, there we go. Alright, so it looks like we started off with an Aegislash and Mamoswine, and that is going to be a problem. Now, Aromatisse can survive a Flash Cannon, so I am going to go for that nice and powerful Trick Room. And we are going to fake out the Mamoswine. Now, here is the issue. Do we... Because we'll survive. Okay, so he's going to just straight up switch out, and I'm cool with that. We're going to see the Talonflame, which, again, I'm cool with that. We're going to see the Aegislash go probably for the Flash Cannon, most likely. Iron Head! Oh! Can I survive that? I can, because I am Aromatisse. So what we're gonna do here is I got Trick Room up, right? No, I didn't. Oh no. That flinch though. Well, I mean, I could switch into Gastrodon here, which I think I will for my Aromatisse, and I'm gonna actually stay in with my Hariyama. I'm gonna go for Rock Slide, and we're gonna see how well that goes, because what I'm expecting, what I'm hoping, is maybe he'll Brave Bird the Aromatisse instead, and then go, well, even if he Brave Birds the Hariyama, Hariyama will take a huge hit, but sometimes I do survive that if it's not Lifeful, or if it's not Choice Banded. We do have a chance to survive that, so I'm going to take a risk here. Talonflame actually goes for Protect, and the Aegislash actually goes for Stance Change. Beautiful. Alright, so what to do. Okay, so I'm gonna go for Earth Power onto the Aegislash. And all things considered, don't know what to do. I'm gonna go for Rock Slide. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Rock Slide. I don't want to switch anything in, I really want to keep my Mawile full health, because if I don't take out the Aegislash here, it's probably going to have weakness policy, and that's going to be a bigger problem for me. So, I need to make sure I know what I'm doing here. I really need to make sure I can do that. Now, is he going to go for Wide Guard? He might. I didn't actually think of that. I really didn't think of that. I should have thought of that. That's fine. We'll get some chip onto the Aegislash at least. So he's going to withdraw the Talonflame, actually. And he's going to go into the Meowstic, interestingly enough. Now we are going to see this stance change happen. What is this Aegislash going to do? He's going to go for Shadow Claw. He looks like he is physical. And that does a decent amount, but my Rock Slide does connect. And we do chip the Aegislash, and we're going to hit it in shield form. In blade form, rather. So that should just take it out. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, now to think of what to do. Now, it really depends on what he brings out. We know he has the Talonflame in the back, or she, I think it was a she, and the Mamoswine. So we're going to see the Mamoswine here. What I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to just protect and I guess heavy slam the Mamoswine. And the reason I'm heavy slamming is that I don't want to drop my defenses just yet. You catch me? You catch me. Oh, right, that thing gets fake out. Not a big deal, not a big deal. Icicle Crash, okay. Icicle Crash is interesting. I'm going to switch into my Mawile here. Because he's not going to go for Earthquake. And I'm going to go for Heavy Slam again. He's probably going to go for Icicle Crash, because I don't see why he wouldn't go for Icicle Crash. Unless he has wide. I don't think. No, Meowstic doesn't get Wide Guard. There's no way it gets Wide Guard. There's no way. So we're going to see a Safeguard. That's a little interesting. I'm not sure I understand that play. And he does go for the Icicle Crash. So that's going to be great. Now, we're probably going to see a Focus Sash. They usually carry Focus Sash. So, Heavy Slam won't take it out. I don't think it will take it out. Wow, that actually didn't do nearly as much as I thought it would. Holy jeez. Okay, I'm going to Mega Evolve. I'm going to Protect. Actually, I don't need to Protect. I'm going to Mega Evolve and I'm going to Crunch the Meowstic, and I'm going to go for Close Combat onto the Mamoswine. We might see an Earthquake, which I think the Meowstic will survive that, so going for Crunch will be very beneficial to me. Oh, okay. I see the Swagger play. I see the Safeguard play now. Interesting. Oh, but he goes for Icicle Crash. Bizarre. Bizarre, bizarre, bizarre. Earthquake would have much... That would have just... He could have won right there if he went for Earthquake, probably. Because +1 Earthquake is going to take me out, you know. But he pretty much just lost that right there. And I do take him out. Yeah, if he went for Earthquake, he definitely would have won that game. Maybe he was locked into Icicle Crash. It's very possible. But I don't know. I don't know what to think there. I'm going to just crunch... Actually, yeah, I'm just going to crunch the Talonflame. That should be more than enough. And I'm going to go for Rock Slide just in case. But he definitely could have won there, and he's just going to forfeit. Or she. I think it was a she. Yeah, it was a she. My bad. That was an interesting play, going for the Icicle Crash, because that, I don't think even at +1 that Icicle Crash would have taken me out unless he was banded. We didn't see a Life Orb, that's true, and he did keep going for Icicle Crash. Now, there's also a possibility that he didn't go for Earthquake because he didn't want to take out his own Meowstic, but at the same time, you also have to consider that I had a Mega Mawile and a Hariyama on the field, so I was not concerned about his Mamoswine in the least bit. So, I don't really know exactly what was going through his mind there, especially since he doesn't know if I was Guts or Thick Fat. If I was Thick Fat, that most definitely would not have taken me out, so that's an interesting play. I'm glad he did it because I won, but not sure what to make of it, to be quite honest. To be quite honest with you. Yeah, not sure. Not sure. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be getting against a female Meowstic, which is a little odd. Greninja. I was about to say Abomasnow, and that's totally incorrect. It's going to be Absol instead. Togekiss, Talonflame, and Gyarados. Now, I really like Aromatisse's lead. Aromatisse's lead is fantastic. I think Hariyama has a pretty solid lead if it wasn't for the fact that there's a Gyarados there. Should I bring it anyway? I think I should. You know what? Maybe not. I think I'm going to start off with Rampardos instead, actually. Yeah, let's start off with Rampardos. Let's bring Gastrodon in the back and Mawile in the back as well. Now, I don't have anything for Gyarados. That's actually a problem, not having an electric-type move. Actually is a pretty big problem, now that I think about it. That could prove to be problematic. So we're gonna see the Greninja and the Meowstic lead. I'm glad. I was basically, we saw the Gyarados and we saw the Greninja. So what I was trying to do there actually worked out. I should have said it because now it makes me look like I'm making it up as I go. I was hoping he started off with either the Greninja or the Gyarados because with the Rampardos I can bait the water move and get a +1 with Gastrodon. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to switch into Gastrodon. We're baiting the Hydro Pump or the Scald or something. I don't know what the Meowstic wants to do, but the Meowstic does not threaten me in the slightest. I'm really not too worried about the Gastrodon. Or the Meowstic. So he's going to fake out the Gastrodon, hoping to get... Oh! Gunk Shot! Okay, I kind of forgot about that. I'm not surviving that, I don't think. Aromatisse, you doll. I mean, I get poisoned. Yeah, I do get poisoned. That is a bit of an issue. But, guys, that just happened. So what I'm going to do is, since Aromatisse isn't going to really be doing too much for us right now, I'm going to switch out into Mega Mawile, considering that we do finally see that this Greninja's physical. Wow, I can't believe I survived that. That's pretty impressive. And I'm going to Earth Power the Greninja. Now, hopefully, what might happen, I'm surprised he didn't actually go for the, if he was trying to take out that's very interesting. Very interesting. I baited the Hydro Pump and I messed up and got the wrong attack. But that's fine. I mean, it didn't really negatively impact us. We do have an Aromatisse that's pretty much dead, but we do have Trick Room up. So, all in all, it's a little bit of a good play for us, I think. I think I'm pretty happy about that. So we get the Intimidate off. This thing gets competitive. I mean, no one ever uses it, so there's no way I would ever know that. That's unfortunate. Did not know that. Well, Greninja's at least dead. What is the Meowstic going to do to me, though? I mean, in all honesty. Oh, Energy Ball. Oh. Well, let's see how... Well, he's at +2. Yeah, wow. Wow, that did a lot of damage. I will one-shot it, though, with Crunch, so it's not a big deal. I'm going to bring in Rampardos here. Wow, I did not even know that. I did not know what this thing gets. Competitive, that's pretty interesting, actually. Competitive, very interesting. Very interesting. What are we going to see? What are we going to see? Talonflame, beautiful. Very happy about that. I'm going to Mega Evolve, Crunch the Meowstic, and then Rock Slide. Might as well. Rock Slide's probably going to go off first, actually, so... This is a dead Talonflame. They both only get Quick Guard, so I don't think we'll see a Wide Guard here. Either way, Talonflame really can't do anything to this team right now. Could Flare Blitz the Mawile, that is a possibility, but I'm not too concerned. And I don't think Meowstic gets any priority. That could one-shot either by two things. So we are going to see the Brave Bird probably onto the Rampardos, because that's the only thing that it could potentially one-shot. And it's not even going to come close to one-shotting. Are we going to see a Life Orb? Yeah, so it's not banded. Good. So that Meowstic is, if it's not dead, Rock Slide will take it out. Long story short, if it's not dead, Rock Slide will take it out. One of the reasons I like Crunch on Mawile in Trick Room is because, you know, people know Sucker Punch is happening. Crunch is the same base power, and it helps me take out things like, Gourgeist and Trevenant, which, while aren't really super common, it's still nice to not be able to die to them, because they can Leech Seed and Burn Stall you. So we're going to see a Togekiss, and honestly, Iron Head will just one-shot it. I hope not, because I'm going for Ice Beam. I want to see how much that does. Yeah, honestly, Iron Head will just take it out. That's game right there. Beautiful. Awesome. So we came back from that because, I mean, I don't think we were in a bad position to begin with. You know, being against the physical Greninja was not the best of positions to be in. However, I do believe that it was still a decent position to be in. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Peace.